Hello and welcome back to Bannerfall. We're watching Star hunting down the rest of the hares, the evil, so to speak, animals that have invaded us. So let's go ahead and make sure we finish that before we do anything else. I'm a bit worried about Annie. Everyone is just going there and running away. Star, what? Why are you not... Okay, let's try this one. There we go. This one is at least down. Are you attacking? I guess you are attacking. Are they running away because of my own arrows? Really? What happened to you? Did the bow just decompose? Must have. Yep. Excellent. Come on. Star versus the hare. Let's have a look. Almost done. Here we go. Well done, Star. Although you did lose some health. I guess it bit you. Anyways, let's make sure you pick this one up and transport it back to the colony, while the others can deal with the rest of them. There's one more hare, highest priority. Oh, we still have hostile animals? Oh, there's still one left. But Star definitely needs a weapon. So let's go ahead and have a look into the auto-equip for the weapons, at least for the ones that are still here. So Star definitely needs a ranged weapon. Ordric, we wanted him to be, he has a melee of 5, marksman of 1. So I think, yep, we'll have you do one-handed with a shield. Martin, you will be set to ranged. JSN, you were our melee fighter before. Was that a good choice? That was a good choice. Let's give you a two-handed melee weapon, because I think you had a spear before, and I think that overall makes sense. Right. Felicia, you are currently a marksman. Fair enough. Keep that. Edgar, still marksman. Still marksman. And Agacia, not entirely sure. Marksman, no, melee fighter. Absolutely melee fighter. Right, you get a one-handed and a shield. Right, this will already do some sort of trick. Make sure I kind of want to drop the helmets and stuff as soon as they kind of walk closer to a area where it just drops onto the stockpile. So nobody needs to carry it around. Here we go. You can drop this one. Perfect. Right. Long term, probably want to switch that out at some point, but yeah, future worries. All right. So that was point 1. Still have our prisoners mine ahead. So that makes sense. Not sure why Sophia is sleeping out here, and whoever dropped the hare over this way should be ashamed. No, just kidding. Oh, that's the evil hare. Attacking the water vole, I guess. And then getting scared by itself. Cool. You have a short bow. Is that all you can do? Do we not have... No, we do have better bows. You should really equip the longbow. Alright. It is nighttime, so let's wait until they have all slept appropriately. Taken forever for the hours to pass. All of our chicken are up. All of our animals are up. So that's fair. You know what? Slept long enough, Star. You need a better weapon. And then we're gonna take you and finish. Why are you attacking this water vole? Oh, they're actually... Oh, the water voles are evil too? Interesting. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll let them fight it out. Someone just died. Let's definitely pick up that Oh, there's a polecat and a fox. Maybe we should actually go after them, because they will eradicate the supply of ducks over here. Then again, the ducks will also come back, so maybe that's fine. Alright. If some of them pick that up, I hope you guys don't get attacked. That would be a shame. And then we need to do, well, more stuff. So Star suggested we actually move our little corpse area from over here over into this section. And I kind of like the idea because it gives us a bit more space to work with. Now, I don't want it to be too close to our settlers. And we kind of need to figure out if we're ever going to expand this section here more. But in all honesty, I don't quite think so. What I have realized, though, is... Oh, before... actually, let me finish talking about this. If they ever want to go through here, I guess they could just also drop through this wooden wall instead of just this one to get around here. So... or just build a ladder. Either way, it's fine. So probably want to reinforce the entire area though. However, we have a caravan now at the destination, so let's go ahead and barter. Let's see what they have. A planetarium. They have already a planetarium? Wow. King of the Kitchen, retractions. I kind of like both of these. I don't know if we are going to buy them, but I put them in there for now. Oil press could be nice. Don't really need it. Actually, I need to have a look first. Domestic animals. Cattle, we have a ton of female cattle and only one male, but maybe we'll be okay. All right, let's do this again. So both of these. Fire trap would be nice. Don't really need it. Large statue. Superior for only 90. Let's see if we can get that. Candle. Yeah, it's just one, so maybe not. Silver torches. They have some good stuff here. All right. Church decorations. Don't really need that. We don't need more cats. Aged fine wine. No, thank you. Marble tiles. Thanks again, Star, for mentioning that this you can only buy, you cannot make, which is absolutely true. What else? Herbs, decorative tile stone. I mean, it would be nice for some of our buildings. Should also definitely upgrade our Great Hall. But maybe we'll use the marble for that instead. All right, ice blocks could be worthwhile and they are cheap, so let's just grab them. I think we have all of these trees. Let's grab all the gold that they have here. Could grab the silver while we're at it. Limestone bricks could be useful. Let's see, what else? We brought clay. Oh, we fought and then dug up clay. So we could sell that. It doesn't give us a ton of money. Or we could bring it back and finally make some brick, clay brick things, which would actually maybe not be the worst idea. Definitely going to get all the iron. I think we have enough barley. All of these seeds, I think we have enough as well. Now, what can we sell? We said we could sell the linen. That's why we have so much of it. We could also just sell them milk. Doesn't actually give us a ton, so we might as well bring it back. I don't think it decomposes while we carry it around, so maybe that's fine. But now we do not have enough money for this, all of this. Right, I will leave the retractions, the 2 books here, because I don't quite know if we are going to make good use of them for now. Let's see, if we're going to give them all the money, we still need to buy $50 less stuff. Ooh. I mean, if we don't buy the ice, that could be good. And if we don't buy the silver, we're already good. Right. Can even bring 5 more gold home with us. All right, I think that's overall not too bad. We do need to start bringing more good stuff with us in order to sell to our neighbors. But I guess that is future worries. Do they actually have any iron blocks? Let me sort by name. Ice box, iron nuggets. Nope. Steel? Nope. Excellent. All right, let's accept that. At least we get a little bit out of it. And we will get some more mercantile renown. Yep. Which is exactly what we need for the end game that we are planning with this settlement. Okay. Our prisoners are still kind of mining away. Where are all the deer? Okay, they're just running around eating everything. That is fine. What are you actually? Let's go back into overview and make sure we have everyone assigned to be trained that could actually be trained. So, sort by animal. The sheeps, we're not doing anything with it. And we do have actually a good amount of mallards now. Sweet. Then we have another goat to be trained and Chili the goat. Silly, I guess. Definitely training that. We're not training the chicken. Cattle is all set. And you guys are fully trained, actually. Just need to set you to vermin control. All right. Here we go. So that is another step forward. Now, if we're having a look here, repairing would be nice. What does it actually need? 5 metal. But the problem is still that we do not have enough iron to do anything really for our settlers or for the production of the items. So that is a bit of a bummer. Let me also quickly have a look. Because I think we're still not making... Well, we can make weapons now, so that is at least a start. But Ooh, a dog. Hello. Sorry, got distracted. Precious. Please come and live with us. Yep, he is domestic, so he will run away. Okay, you can do it. There we go. Slowly making your way down there. There's a mallard. Not a mallard, a polecat. Let's make sure we're picking that one up. And kind of just trying to keep on top of recovering whoever, killed each other on this little island. All right. So let's have a quick look in here in terms of armory. Yeah. You would think it's easy to see. Weapons, armorer is here. And I guess we're still very short on research. So not much we can do then. Hostile animals are leaving the area. I also saw that message from you, Star. So yes, they do leave every now and then, but I always think if they're hostile anyways, it is a good way of getting some food in. As they are, doing nothing else, to be honest. All right. Okay. All of the logs are set to be... I forgot to send you guys back. I think we traded everything, right? Yes. Yes, we did. So head back. That is something that I always forget. Is it just me? Do you guys forget about this stuff too? Anyways. So what should we work on next? I guess if we continue our planned expansion over here, what we can do is, assuming we're gonna utilize this area here for additional storage or like weapons, for example, we're gonna copy a door over here. I think that would be kind of a good spot. We have a little bit of space up here. And that might do the trick as well, but you know, any other kind of storage here might be useful for us in the long run. Gonna chop down these trees. I'm also for now just gonna mine away all of the stuff down here. Don't think I want you to grow here. And then we can even dig down a little bit and could have the Lucas personal food storage area kind of over this way. However, I think what would be nice instead, where is he not here? No, I sent him off traveling. Right. What we're gonna do instead, I think, is continue expanding our housing situation. So let me go ahead and dig a little bit down here. Gonna leave one space open so they can walk in between, another space for the staircase, another space for the walls, and then we are already here. And I forgot, of course, I selected the wrong thing, so let's do this again. One wall and here. And I forgot how large we actually made these rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 4. Right. Which means if we're gonna do that, that is what the room will actually ultimately be looking like. So, I still wish I could kind of high prioritize this over in mining over all the others, but I guess that's also fine if they aren't. We're just gonna go ahead and what was the shortcut again? Alt, yes, to get the walls in for these new buildings. All right, these are both 5 by 4. Yep, here we go. And then they get also doors. I think I've put the doors on the outside, so to give everyone a bit more space right next to a window. So we're gonna keep doing that. And then put in the windows right here and there. So that will be kind of the next housing situation to come along. All right. Actually, I could move this one over. And we have kind of like a staircase situation going on. But I think that's actually okay. So who's our visitor? We do not have a church or a shrine. Sorry, mate. You came here for no reason. That's a bummer, but it's just what it is. All right, Star is happily already building this house, which is nice. And then we just need to go ahead and plan to move also to the top floor. Just like that. And the same on the other side. And then we need to add the walls in for support. One here and one here. And then, of course, the staircases. So I swear this will make sense once we get there. But now I kind of need to figure out, do I want to pause all of this? Not cancel. If I select forbid. You can't forbid these, can you? Ooh, actually, hold on. This reaches out a little bit too far. Technically. I think I will still keep it, but that tells me I want to keep this area alive as well. And then I don't think we have unlocked the our ability to build soil. Nope, we have not. But well, that's something that we will need to consider in order to expand this area properly to where it needs to kind of go. Because then we can also fill this area up, all of this with soil, and that will become the new outer part of our little town up here. All right. So with the bottom part kind of being built, let's already plan the top area. There we go. And then, of course, we need to add the windows as well as the doors. All right. And then copy that. Perfect. So that will be another 4 rooms. And one will be very specifically for a very specific settler. And we'll kind of get to that point at some point. But I don't think we'll actually be able to finish any of these in today's episode. But that's also okay. All right, beds are in. Braziers are in. Need to put the flooring down at the bottom here. And then we will... Okay, got interrupted. That's all right, I guess. Make sure we're bringing all of our animals back. And then we need to interrupt someone sleeping. You're happy? Should we interrupt you? I don't think so. Let you be happy. All right, this one and Felicia, you can do the next one. Probably it's Olympia that still needs to... Yep. Did I actually set this to be... Pencil, Edgar... All right. I think that is fine. I don't think I released any of them, which would be a little bit horrendous. Anyways. They are kind of slowly making their own way over, which is good. Why are you still so low on health? Alright, another baby cat. Cool. Points of interest available. Yeah, we're still not attacking these. They're a bit too intense. What was this actually? The ambush? Just some dirt left. So I don't think we need to do anything there. Alright. Kind of getting there. Slowly. I'm glad though we have our people back because I could really use them back on their corresponding duties. One person though should be set on highest priority for hauling. So they can also strip the enemies, and we're gonna make that Lucas's work. And I'll even lower the stewardship for that. So he can, you know, do his stuff there. Right. Otherwise, animal husbandry is still his highest priority. I guess I have set him... No, I don't want him to fully cook at all times. So let's set this back to 5. Oh, but then he will be hauling continuously and doing this over actually training the animals. So let's put the hauling priority on 5 as well. Could we set up anyone else? Do we have anyone who's not really doing anything important? Tonald, what is your main purpose? Mining and then research. Yeah, no, I kind of want that. Alright, maybe we need to micromanage that a little bit. But yes, I have heard your suggestion of putting one of them down on the highest priority for hauling. But that might need to wait a little bit longer. Alright. So, what else are we going to do? We do need to check about the food supply in here. Could probably use a little bit more of it. In terms of like grass, because we are in fall, so winter is coming. Every time I say that now, I think of Game of Thrones. They have definitely coined that. Alright, let's get a bit more of the tall grass in, just so we have enough supply for our animals in winter. Right. How's this coming along? Are they... They're just building everything. I guess that's fine. What happened to... Wait, summer sale is on now. Thank you, I knew that. Alright. Clay. Didn't we bring a ton of clay back? We do have clay. So what are we missing? Must be... Oh. Oh, they can build the ones down here, but not up there yet. I guess that makes sense. Wait, what are you guys missing? Building can't be reached. Okay, that's what you're missing. Alright. But things are coming along. You know what I might be doing temporarily? I know you are hauling a ton of stuff. Going back to sleep. I guess that's also okay. This is supposed to be our Great Hall. Now we do need to do something about this, because this is obviously a bit embarrassing as a Great Hall. The big question would be, though, where are we planning to have our Great Hall? I mean, this is still a nice building for that. So maybe we just need to put the bottom layer here somewhere else. Maybe that would make a bit more sense. Anyways, maybe, why are you... What are you doing? Dismantle everything. Oh, okay. Why is it not set to infinity? Let's do that. I'm probably gonna regret this. Alright. We do have a large statue though. And considering everyone is still eating up here, why don't we, and all of them are sleeping in here still, why don't we actually place you here? Wait, which side is the front? That looks kind of like the front. So let's do that. I think you will be able to get past here. We'll see. Regardless, it will increase the happiness level of this area, which is always a good thing. Right. We do also have that mining book over here that might be worthwhile using to teach our miners how to actually mine. For that, we would need to unlock the next library structure. And for that, we're still a bit short in terms of books. Either way, we're kind of making progress in terms of research. You're still set to 50. You're not set to anything. I think you should be also set to 50. Yeah. So let's set you up for until we have 50. Although all of this should probably be rearranged. Why don't we do that? So if we place you here, and then place you down here. Come on, Felicia, you can do it. There we go. And once this is done, we can move this piece more in the center. Another friendly visit. Okay. What do you have? You have one doggy. Nice. And one wolf. Not interested in the wolf. Let's have a quick look again. Overview. Domestic animals. We now actually do have 2 dogs. One female, one male. What are you? Should have looked at it first. Male? Nah, we're good. Still going to have a check what else they have. Maybe they brought some material with them. And as per usual, I completely forgot who is our speechcraft expert. 30 looks pretty darn good. Quickly ran over, supervised a little bit, and then ran away again. Fair. Alright, where is Philomena actually? There we go. Any troubles on your travel? Probably another bandit camp that we can't do anything about. I wish they also would sometimes... I guess they wouldn't tell you about a hidden stash, because, yeah, that sounds like something they would just get themselves. Alright, stick traps, no thanks, herbs. We don't have any herbs? Wow. Either way, we can sell some... but what are we gonna get in return? So let's see. If we just take one of the herbs... Nope, the other... You know what? Let's be generous. you get 1 extra. You walk with 153 flag seats away. That should be pretty good. Yes, accept. And it has increased our mercantile renown. Where do we... 91% already. Okay. Charter fair in your region. That doesn't seem like it took enough effort, to be honest. Right, and we're also definitely not gonna attack these guys yet. Look at that. That's like 20 people waiting for us. So, no thank you. Right. In the meantime, though, these rooms have kind of come along very nicely. So, let's see. Who got the beds over here? We've got Martin. We've got Edgar. We got Star. And we got Geisha. You know what, JSN? It's time you get your own room. Kind of want them to... where is Star? Star. Here we go. Getting resources for construction. I prefer you construct this wooden bed, because this will be Lucas's. And that will definitely... It will be nice to kind of already assign his room with the plans that are coming along. All right. So, Geisha's building stuff upstairs. Cool. What are you doing, Star? Why are you tailoring? Already working on it. Doesn't look like it. Oh. Oh, now you are. Okay, here we go. There we go. And this will be Lucas's personal chambers. Anyways. But with that, I will actually call this an episode. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.